to the deep dive. I'm really excited for today because we are jumping headfirst into the super competitive world of Counter-Strike 2. And hey, for more great gaming insights, stuff like today's CS2 skill challenge breakdown, definitely check out mineexpansiondaily.com. While you're there, please hit that like and subscribe button. Join our community of gamers. We're all about leveling up skills. And look, if this content really fires you up, helps you out, maybe consider buying us a coffee. The link's right there in the description. Helps us keep doing this. Okay, so for this deep dive, we're really dissecting this pretty ambitious personal journey. It kicked off like precisely 10:59 p.m. EDT, September 9th, 2025. And the goal, wow, to go from basically a complete noob to pro level in CS2 in 1 week. We're talking about a game with what, 1.5 million active players every month. That's according to Steam charts, huge number. So our mission here is to unpack the strategies, the challenges, the insights from this really fast improvement attempt, and crucially, how these lessons might apply to your own learning journey, gaming or otherwise. Oh, and we definitely want to hear from you. Share your best CS2 tips below, and please tell us your location. We're trying to grow our worldwide reach.
It really is fascinating, the scale of Counter-Strike 2 CS2. It's not just some casual game, right? It's the 2023 update to a totally iconic first-person shooter.
Yeah.
An FPS legend. And yeah, that 1.5 million monthly players, it fuels this massive esports scene.
Yeah.
We're talking something like $16 million in prize pools based on esports earnings 2024 data. It's huge. So what this means for anyone playing is, mastering CS2 isn't luck. It demands serious precision aim, deep map knowledge, and just seamless teamwork. It's really demanding.
Absolutely. It's a beast of a game. That skill ceiling is way up there. And the specific challenge we're digging into today, they set this incredibly specific goal, 1 week. Transform from noob to pro level, aiming for a 1.5 KD ratio, that's kills to deaths, right?
Yeah.
A key performance metric. By the end of the week, playing 3-4 hours every single day. So I guess the good question is noob to pro even possible in a week for a game this complex? And what are the real roadblocks people hit when trying to improve that fast?
That's a great question. And yeah, the hurdles are significant. It's like learning any complex skill, really. Newcomers always struggle with the basics. And the stats for CS2, they definitely back this up. You look at Reddit CS2 polls, something like 60% of new players are really grappling with these core skills. And it breaks down into specific things like poor aim. That leads to maybe 70% of missed shots in just casual games. Then there's map confusion, weak map awareness, not knowing layouts, common spots people hold. HLTV analytics say that causes about 50% of deaths, often just dying to angles you didn't know existed.
Right, that sounds familiar.
And teamwork, that's another big one. Steam charts data suggests 40% of losses come directly from bad communication, just chaos. And finally, game sense. Esports Insider notes 60% of new players just lack that awareness of rotations moving around the map effectively and good strategic positioning. There's this great X post back in 2024. It got like 8,000 likes, someone said. Kept dying to the same spot on Mirage map. Knowledge is everything. Perfectly captures that frustration.
Wow, okay, those numbers definitely paint a picture. It's a real struggle. So beyond just being frustrating, what does this actually mean for someone trying to get better? Why do these specific skills matter so much? Because the upside, the benefit of mastering them, it's pretty clear too, right? The data shows it. Like players with strong aim. HLTV stats showed they increased their kills by 40% in 2024. That's huge.
Huge difference.
And map knowledge. Knowing the map inside out reduces your deaths by 30%. You just survive longer.
Exactly.
And communication, those clear callouts. Reddit CS2 surveys suggest that boosts win rates by 25%. It's not just theory either. There was another X post, 2024, 10,000 likes. Good callouts turned our losing streak into a win. You see it happen. So the bottom line seems pretty simple. Weak fundamentals lead to, 60% of losses in ranked games according to Steam community data. It's not just about feeling bad, it's about actually winning or losing.
Which brings us to the how, right? How do you strategically level up these critical skills, especially fast? The challenge we're looking at used a really structured approach. Let's start with aim improvement. That's really the foundation of CS2, like basic blocking and tackling. The strategy involved really focused practice, using aim trainers like AimLab for 30 minutes daily, and with a specific target, 80% accuracy on headshot drills. That's a recommendation you see from places like PC Gamer. It's about breaking it down.
Deliberate practice.
Exactly. And then they combine that with 1-hour deathmatch sessions, those chaotic, constant fight modes. Great for practicing flick shots, those really fast, reactive mouse movements. Reddit CS2 found that alone improved hit rate by 25%. It may be the most crucial basic tip, crosshair placement. Just keeping your aiming reticle consistently at head level. Prosettings.net says that cuts aim time by 30%. It's efficiency.
Seems small, but makes a big difference.
Huge difference. And you saw the reaction online. That 2024 X post, 12,000 likes, someone raving pretty colorfully. Aim Lab turned my potato aim into Headshot City.
Haha. Yeah, that says it all.
It really shows the impact these tools can have when you focus.
Okay, so aim is one piece. But hitting targets isn't everything if you don't know where you are or where you should be. And that's where map knowledge comes in. And this gets really interesting, especially focusing on maps like Dust 2 and Mirage.
Absolutely critical. Map awareness is survival.
So the strategy here was learning those key spots, the callouts, right? Like long A, B sites, so you can tell your team where enemies are instantly using map guides like you find on Rock, Paper, Shotgun or similar sites.
And studying common hiding spots, too, like maybe 10 common angles per map. Reddit CS2 suggests that alone can cut surprise deaths by 30%, just knowing where people might be.
Anticipation.
Exactly. And it's not just static knowledge. Practicing rotations, moving between sites quickly and safely, HLTV reckons that cuts your response time by 20%.
Makes sense. And there was another X post about this.
Yeah, 2024, 10,000 likes again. Learn Dust 2 callouts, now I'm clutching rounds.
You know, winning those late round situations alone shows how knowing the map empowers you tactically. But even with God-tier aim and map knowledge like a GPS, CS2 is a team game, fundamentally. And like any team effort, good teamwork and communication, they're just non-negotiable.
Right, you can't win alone.
Pretty much.
Huh.
So the strategy focused on clear callouts, using short, sharp terms like B-Rush, 3 enemies, tells your team exactly what's happening, where, and how many. Esports Insider says that boosts team response speed by 25%.
Wow.
And playing your role matters too, using your utility smokes to block sight, flashes to blind enemies, playing support. HLTV data suggests that aids something like 60% of successful team plays.
So it's not just about getting kills.
Not at all. It's about enabling your team. And the key is practicing calm, clear comms, even in casual games. Reddit CS2 found that improves win rates by 20%. No tilting, just information.
Easier said than done sometimes. True. But that's the goal. And again, social media echoes it. 2024 X post, 15,000 likes. Good comms turned my random team into champs. Shows the power of coordination.
Okay, so that really sets the stage with the strategies. Aim, maps, teamwork. Now let's walk through the actual week. How did applying these strategies play out day by day? What did the progress look like?
So, days 1 and 2 were all about that aim focus, just drilling. Aim trainers, deathmatch. And they actually hit 60% headshot accuracy in Aim Lab by the end of day 2.
Yeah.
That's up from 40% initially. Pretty good jump.
Significant improvement.
Yeah. Though the KD ratio was still only 0.8 at that point. Early days, lots of dying in deathmatch probably.
Standard. That's deliberate practice. Breaking it down.
Then, days 3 and 4, the focus shifted consciously to map knowledge, studying Dust 2, Mirage, learning those callouts, common angles. And the result, they reported dying 20% less often to unexpected angles, just being more aware.
That's tangible progress. Definitely. And the KD ratio climbed up to 1.0. Parity. Starting to hold their own a bit more. It shows that, context matters, building that mental map. All right, days 5 and 6, the emphasis moved to teamwork, jumping into casual matches, really focusing on making clear callouts, coordinating, and it seemed to work. They reported helping their teams win 3 out of 5 games specifically because of better comms.
That's where synergy starts to build.
Exactly. And the KD nudged up again to 1.2, showing how communication lifts not just the team, but individual performance too. And finally, day 7, integration day, putting it all together in ranked matches. They managed a 1.4 KD ratio for the day, which is pretty respectable.
Very solid progress for a week.
And they even clutched a 1v3 on Mirage. Last one alive against 3 enemies and won the round. That's a huge confidence boost.
Oh yeah, big moment.
And apparently an X post from this person during the challenge got like 14,000 likes, just saying. From noob to clutching CS2 is life. So okay, maybe not full pro level in a week, but that 1.4 KD, that's undeniable progress, shows what focused effort can do.
And what's really insightful, I think, is that it wasn't just steady climbing. There was a turning point. The participant pointed to day 5, that 16-14 win on Dust 2, where their callouts were key.
Yeah.
That was pivotal.
Ah, okay. Like a breakthrough moment.
Exactly. It wasn't just the win itself, it was the confidence it built. That then allowed for more aggressive plays, like that 3-kill round later on Mirage. It's the power of small wins, right?
Yeah.
That psychological boost. It fuels motivation. You see this in learning anything hard.
Makes sense.
And Reddit CS2 data backs this up, these kinds of moments. Observed in maybe 60% of improving players. Crucial for keeping you going. There was another 2024 X post, 12,000 likes, someone saying, Clutching my first 1v2 felt unreal. CS2 hooks you. It's those successes that really cement the learning.
So, stepping back a bit, what does this all mean beyond just getting better at CS2? How does this intense week of gaming connect to, the bigger picture? I mean, this kind of skill building journey really reflects the massive growth of gaming overall, doesn't it? As a cultural thing, an economic thing.
Absolutely.
We mentioned esports viewership hitting 500 million in 2024. And CS2 feeding into that $16 million prize pool figure, it shows dedication in these spaces is, well, significant.
And the community aspect is just huge here. Can't discount that. Community resources like online guides, watched by millions. Steam community data suggests they improved player skills by around 15%.
Yeah.
That's massive leverage.
Yeah, learning from others.
Globally, that 1.5 million monthly CS2 players. It's an ecosystem, people sharing knowledge. In the US alone, Statista says around 300,000 players compete regularly. It's active. And it's not just for kicks. McKinsey actually projects that this kind of skill growth could boost esports revenue by $5 million by 2030. There's real economic potential tied to getting good.
Wow.
And you see it locally, too. Like at a gaming meetup example, 80% of the players there stressed using aim trainers, or a Twitch streamer with 10K followers emphasizing crosshair placement cutting aim time by 20%. That knowledge spreads.
Right, it's collective learning.
Exactly. And summed up by that viral X post from an event, 16,000 likes. CS2 community is gold learned from each other. Peer support is invaluable for rapid learning.
So, wrapping this up, this 1-week CS2 challenge, incredibly ambitious, yes, but it produced real results. Improved aim, that 60% headshot accuracy, better map knowledge, 20% fewer deaths from bad spots, teamwork leading to wins, and that final 1.4 KD.
Tangible outcomes.
And, okay, maybe not full pro in a week, but they definitely achieved what HLTV might call 80% of pro-level fundamentals. It really proves that dedication, structured strategy, they're key for any complex skill.
True for anything, really.
And it highlights that early, consistent practice, crucial for all 1.5 million players, boosts performance significantly, maybe 25%, according to Reddit CS2. Like that final 2025 X post summed it up, 16,000 likes, level up CS2, grind aim, maps, comms, pretty much the formula.
Yeah, and this whole deep dive, it really brings up a bigger question for everyone listening, doesn't it? If this kind of focused effort, this structure, can lead to such big gains in a complex skill like CS2 in just 1 week, what other challenges, things that seem maybe impossible right now, could you tackle with a similar approach? With that deliberate practice and finding the right community support, just something to think about. The potential in applying these principles elsewhere in your life.
That's a fantastic thought to end on. Really makes you think. We'd love to hear your thoughts on all of this. Did you agree with our breakdown? Disagree? Did this intense challenge resonate? Let us know in the comments below. And please don't forget to tell us your location. We're really trying to grow this community worldwide. Thanks so much for diving deep with us today. Until next time, keep expanding your mind.